It's Friday morning, I think it's February the 3rd. I am at Santa Fe. I have Winnie the Pooh ears on because I'm hoping to meet Winnie this morning. I'm also bringing my Chinese New Year ears just to switch it up a bit later. I am headed to the park for extra magic time and hoping to meet Jenny and the two Lucys later, so I'll see how that gets on. And yeah, today it's going to be the Magic Kingdom Park, and this evening dinner at Manhattan at the Hotel New York. So I'll take you with me and film anything that seems interesting. So I just came from my room that way, and I'm wondering if I can get out of the hotel this way, like down the outside stairs. Never tried it before. Let's give it a go. Yes! So I can get out here by this door. I'm in block 43, and then I can walk this way, and yeah, by 45 there's some stairs. Oh, that's good, I found a shortcut out of the room. And then when I get out of the room, I can either turn left to reception area and all of that, the shuttle buses, shop, or I can turn right and walk along the river. I think I'm going to walk along the river. I'm now regretting that I did not pack my raincoat because it's drizzling a bit, but I think I can't be bothered to go back to the room, so I'm just going to get wet. Just walked along there and met Jenny, who was on her way to put her luggage in our room. She's moving into my room today. And I'm walking along the riverside. I have Santa Fe that side, the path I'm on, Cheyenne Hotel that side, and I'm making my way hopefully to get some extra magic time in the park. The path now taking me past Sequoia Lodge and towards the lake and the Disney Village, and I'm expecting the Disney Village to look pretty abysmal because they are reconstructing it. So like Cafe Mickey's getting pulled down, everything's covered in fences from what I've seen. So I'll vlog that for you when I get there, and we'll see what's going on with Disney Village. Yeah, this is a shout out to Tristan, who's coming here in June. When you're walking along the path, instead of getting the shuttle bus, you look at the signs, and obviously it's telling me Cheyenne and Santa Fe that way, Sequoia Lodge that way, and theme parks and Disney Village and the train station this way. So if you panic, there are signs telling you the way to go. Out of that path, Sequoia Lodge, and again there's more signposts that will tell you how to find things if you need to and you're not sure. There is Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel. Here's the Lake Disney. Here's Panorama Magique, the hot air balloon, and Disney Village. And there is Newport Bay Hotel. So everything's so close together and handy. And now I need to head to security, which will be these green tents over here, and into Disney Village. R.I.P. Cafe Mickey. RIP to the giant striped turrets. It's all coming down, and it's going to be replaced with a brasserie, which is a kind of posh, generic coffee shop. It's a crying shame, because Cafe Mickey was iconic. Sandwich has survived. Rainforest Cafe has survived for now, but the crocodile has gone. As you come around here, you've got the 30th anniversary photo spot and the giant mushroom thing, I think it was, and the alligator or crocodile have gone. There's some turrets left there, but these turrets are coming down. Shirley's behind a fence that's getting a refurb. Lego shop is fine. Tiny shops are still there, and the major fashion store is still there. New York style sandwiches are still there. It's a great place to reveal. Starbucks is good. Billy Bob's Lagrange is good. Disney store still the same. This construction here is where Planet Hollywood was, but it's being taken apart. And behind this fence is where King Ludwig's was, and it's being transformed to a British pub apparently that will open in a couple of months, so maybe about April or so. There should be a British pub there. The Planet Hollywood was, so taking that down. This is where the little stage was where you could get on, have photos, and some entertainment. That's behind the fence. So all in all, Disney Village looking a bit sad right now with all this construction and construction fences. But that's the way it is. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. Guess that's what's happening. The first time in the park since I was here at Christmas season. The Christmas decorations have changed back to the purple 30th anniversary ones. So let's go and see if I can find Winnie the Pooh. Quite bare without the Christmas tree and the Christmas decorations, like it was when I saw it last time. There's the Emporium, and I just joined this queue to meet Winnie the Pooh. It's not too long, I reckon I might be about 20 minutes, half an hour in this queue.
No, it's a different one. It's a photo. I think so.
So I met Winnie the Pooh. I'm now just having a little sit in the Liberty Arcade because it's actually raining, and I left my raincoat in the hotel because the app said it wasn't going to rain and the app lied. So I might have to buy a poncho if it carries on raining. Not sure what I'm going to do next. Maybe buy a poncho and go and have a look in Frontierland, I think. Here's the Arabas section in the Liberty Arcade, where you can buy all this beautiful hand-cut crystal. And just out of interest for you, do you see these little raised little gold studs in the floor? That is actually been put there to help people who don't see very well, blind people, short-sighted people, so they can feel where it is. And they've got some 30th anniversary glass, some Stitch glasses, 30th anniversary mugs, some champagne flutes, really cool Euro Disney mug. Got some great souvenirs here. I actually really like these earrings. I'm tempted to get them. 69 euros though. Had to think about that one. I've done this for a while, but in the Liberty Arcade there is this tribute to the Statue of Liberty, and if you go behind this rather spooky curtain, you'll see this little tableau. It's not going to come out very well on my video camera, but you can see there's the ship's sort of like life jacket. There's the characters. And just about there, I don't know if you can see or not, the Statue of Liberty. This is better, I'm switched to filming with my phone. There's the people gathered around. The Statue of Liberty being unveiled. Adam Steamer in the background, in the harbour. And that is New York. That is what's behind the curtain, if you've never tried it. In Liberty Arcade, just come behind the curtain and see the Statue of Liberty ceremony being unveiled here in the Liberty Arcade. Unfortunately, I don't know if you've noticed this, but the gas lamps are not lit. That is because of the energy crisis. They're saving gas, but it's a shame because I usually love to look at the gas lamps when they have real gas burning. And it reminds me of my Auntie Carol when I brought her, but never mind. Energy crisis, gotta save the gas. At Casey's Corner on Main Street, they now do a breakfast menu. So let's have a look. The breakfast menu is €7. You get a drink and a croissant, or €11 you get a drink and a breakfast hot dog thing. Yes, I think I might try that. Why not? Let's try it. It's 401 Main Street for Casey's Corner. Let's go in and let's get some breakfast. There's the baseball players up there. Got a table in Casey's. It was really easy to get a table. There's loads of tables at breakfast time. And let's see what I got for breakfast. So I chose the cup of tea. I'm just having the normal breakfast tea. Got a nice bag here. And then inside the bag I got a orange juice, and also I got the breakfast hot dog, which is, wow, look at it. What is this? Egg. It has egg. It has bits of bacon. It has a hot dog and some squirty cheese. I can only describe it as. Actually looks quite good. I'm going to give that a go now and eat it. And I'll tell you what I think after. So I'm trying to do like Tim Tracker and film myself eating. It might be a bit gross. Let's see. So this is the breakfast hot dog. It's quite nice. It's quite tasty. Very messy, but I do like it. I would recommend it. The menu that I had, I think, was €11, and it came to €9 something or other with my annual pass. So for €9 something, I got the breakfast hot dog, the orange juice, and a hot drink, which I chose tea. So all in all, I'd say it's a pretty good deal for breakfast. Where I tried the breakfast, and over here Stitch is meeting people. So there is Stitch meet and greet. I don't think I'm going to queue up for it right now. Maybe later. See the castle, it's a bit of a dull day, but we are going to visit the dragon under the castle. So the dragon's lair is this way, let's go. Wonder, we've got Merida, Belle with her rose inside, and Tiana. And then, let's have a look at that beautiful castle again. And then It's very slippery, I think. This way to the dragon's lair. La tanière du dragon. Let's go. Spooky and dark. Dark and spooky. Oh, I hear it. There's the dragon sleeping, wearing the dragon in the basement of the castle. I think he's going to wake up. Let's see. Waking up. The eyes are open. There's his tail. We are going to now come back through the castle here to see the Dream Shine Brighter 30th anniversary parade, hopefully, which is due in about 15 minutes.
Chers amis, des événements indépendants de notre volonté nous obligent à interrompre notre célébration. Nous vous remercions pour votre compréhension.
Oh, Miguel's about to do his bit. Oh no, it's finished. Okay, they just made an announcement that they've got to go. What is happening? Okay. Okay, the characters are all being escorted off. The parade's ending. Stage the directors. The characters are being taken backstage. This is weird. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, the characters are all being taken backstage. The floats are all empty. Something strange is occurring. Well, that was a really weird thing that happened. We were watching the Dream Shine Brighter parade with the characters dancing on the stages, and then they made an announcement that they were sorry to have to interrupt this performance, and they just took every single character backstage, off the floats, off the stages, off Main Street, took every character away and left the floats abandoned on Main Street. Really weird. I can only think maybe the pyrotechnics went wrong, like the daytime fireworks, the fireworks that shoot up on the stages, and they wanted to avoid a fire or something like that. So they took the characters to safety, I don't know, but the parade started at 11 and at 11:15 it was totally abandoned. Very weird. And it wasn't because of the weather was okay. Wonder whether I will ever find out. I don't know. The hook is out here by the pirate ship.
Okay, thank you.
And Skull. Posing for people. There's photo taken. Here's Jafar meeting guests by the Aladdin's lamp.
Tu veux pas y aller?
Polishing his lamp. He wants to see if he can make the genie. Mickey is meeting here in Adventureland. Let me just see if I can film him a bit for you. Very pleased with his autograph, he is. Very proud of himself. There he is, green cowboy hat, green shirt. Yeehaw! We're going to come and meet him. This is Jenny meeting Cowboy Goofy, and Lucy, and Lucy too. Two Lucys and a Jenny meeting Cowboy Goofy. I think Jenny just got his autograph because she likes to collect the autographs. She's going to have a little photo shoot. Oh, big Goofy hugs. So the Lucys are doing a photograph for her. Awesome. Oh, a little dance. Goofy's doing a little dance. I love it. Hi, Goofy. Here comes Cowgirl Minnie to meet everybody. Kissing her character home. So affectionate. Hello, hiya. You go first, Jenny. Oh, she's seen herself on the back. Oh, she's seen Disney 100. Walt Disney. Oh, yeah. No, she's on the sleeve. Oh. No, it's Mickey. She's not on the sleeve. There's a new Stitch and Angel snack. It seems to be a little biscuit with chocolate on, and they're in the shape, this one's in the shape of, is that Stitch? Stitch, yeah.
Wednesday.
And I don't know who that one is, not sure.
Lilo.
Oh, it's Lilo. Oh yeah, you've got Lilo as well. So we're going to try them and see what we think. So go on then, Lucy, what do you think? Unfortunately, I'm being very mean to Jenny because she's gluten-free. She's not allowed to try it. Oh no.
Is it making you choke?
I don't know how to do this.
The wrong way.
Put it in my mouth. It's nice. It's just supposed to be a little shortbread biscuit, isn't it? Oh, the gigantic fish are here. I'm just on my way back to the park because I saw the gigantic fish. I think they're koi carp, but they are so enormous. They just look like giant sharks. Baby shark, do 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 do. You always have to have a look at the fish when you walk on the river. It's compulsory.
Yes, it's you. It's you, Goofy. Yeah. No. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Goofy.
He's doing good because she's filming.
Calm down, Goofy.
That's gonna go. Oh, nearly knocked me out. That was good. That was good. Love it. Oh, it's my boyfriend now. Let's do some pictures.
One photo, Goofy.
Oh, thank you.
Photo, Goofy. Photo.
Okay, we'll do a photo.
One.
Not that one.
Fais attention.
Take two.
Ah, la seconde. Second. Et la troisième, the last. Yes.
Thank you very much.
For you.
So much. I enjoyed it. It was a lovely evening. Beautiful. Thank you, beautiful. Hello, Winnie. So it's Saturday. I've got my Mickey hat ears on, and I've come into Storybook Store to see what they have and see if I can find the new pins that came out today. There should be some new Valentine's pins. I'm going to see if I can find them. Here we've got the new pins. We've got, I think it's called the March Hare. I'm late, a very important date. We've got Car, we've got Simba. We have got, I can't remember his name. We have got Lumiere, we've got Mishu. We've got a Stitch lanyard, which is really nice. We've got Piglet, Pooh Bear, Stitch, and a little set of Stitch pins. So that's the new collection for today that's just been released. It's 4th of February. So Cars Road Trip is a little different in the dark. It's fun because everything is lit up. So it's well worth doing it again in the dark, not just in the daytime. Thank you.
La tour à fioul. Nom de pneu. J'espère que vous appréciez mon hommage à la ville phare. Avec la tour à fioul. This is your masterpiece, man. The Eiffel Tower. Far out.
So, still evening in Toy Story Playland, and we have decided to come on zigzag slinky spin or whatever it's called here, can't remember. There he is, Slinky Dog. We're going to go and ride him. Get ready. Is it too scary for you? Are you going to be okay? Let's see.
On y va.
Whoa! So we're going to do single rider. We joined the single rider queue. Let's go have some fun on the parachute drop. There's a toy soldier watching out up there. The Sentry Tower. We went on parachute drop and we survived. Now we're going to get a place for the new Avengers Power of the Night drone show. Saturday night now, and I've just finished watching the drone show at Walt Disney Studios. I am coming up to Sequoia Lodge to see which character is out to meet. Let's have a look.
Oh, yes, thank you. Perfect. Bye, guys. Enjoy your evening. Bye. Bye.
Hello. Hello. Hello, guys. Hey, guys.
¿Tú así? No.
Sorry. Got it.
This is for Tia.
Okay.
For her and me.
Okay, cool. T'aimes bien?
She's got her ears.
Oh, vas-y, fais voir. Oh yeah. Oh, that's classy. Finally, one word.
They can join you, yeah, but they can't.
Yes,
can't make,
Goofy.
you can't make it.
And he's on your t-shirt, isn't he?
Seven people in. They can join you. You guys can wait.
Do you think? Okay, wait. Okay.
It's the final day, and we just put our luggage in the Disney Express luggage, which costs €25 per room, and they send your luggage to the train station because we're both going home by train. So that's nice and simple. We don't have to queue up for luggage storage or worry about any of that. And we are now going to Hotel New York, Art of Marvel, to downtown for breakfast. Walking on the other path, not the Sequoia side, but the Cheyenne side, because this path will take us directly to Hotel New York in about 3 minutes or so, and we are going to have breakfast there. So you don't have to stay at a Disney hotel to have breakfast there. You can just rock up and pay on the door. So that's what we're going to do. It's the end of the path. Sorry for shaky camera, but I'm walking fast. That little round bit is the Manhattan restaurant at Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel, and you can see the Panorama Magique, and we're nearly there. Keen going for a run. That's exactly what we should be doing, but instead of that we're going to fill our faces at breakfast. Good morning to Captain Marvel, however the faster. Here's the outside tables, Manhattan restaurant, and then just along the corridor is downtown restaurant. Start spreading the news. Time for breakfast at downtown.
Here it is. So we calculate a total of 23 euro by card, right?
Is breakfast, obviously different food when you come to dinner. Thank you. I will film the food in a minute. Just bread rolls, Mickey shaped cake slices, and then you've got brown bread and white bread which you can toast yourself in the toaster. So the breakfast selection is really good at downtown, and we're going to enjoy our breakfast. We'll show you what we pick. Picked our first course of breakfast. So this is all gluten-free. So what you got?
I've got some cheeses and then some cold meats and then just butter and some salad.
And your gluten-free bread, cakes, biscuits. Awesome. And now I'm going to go and get mine. Here is my breakfast. I have the veal sausage, a tomato, fried potato, bacon, salt, scrambled egg, baked beans, a hard-boiled egg, and a cute little tomato sauce in a tiny jar. Love it. So, bon appetit to us. Course of hot food, and tell us what you've got that's gluten-free.
So you can basically have all of the hot food stuff apart from the porridge, the pancakes and the waffles.
Right.
So I've got potatoes, the scrambled egg, bacon and the meat sausages and tomato. You can also have the vegan sausage as well, but I'm not as keen on that.
We've got some fresh fruit.
Yep, and a pineapple yoghurt.
Pineapple yoghurt, and a little, couldn't get tomato sauce.
Yeah.
And Nutella. So that is gluten-free breakfast. The next course of breakfast, because if breakfast is 28 euros, heaven knows you want to stuff your face, set yourself up for the day. So I have pancakes from the pancake machine, Captain Marvel shaped printed waffles. I had strawberry jam and maple syrup. The pancakes were very nice. I recommend the pancakes from the pancake machine, but these Captain Marvel waffles are like tough as old leather boots. Not good. 0 out of 10 for the waffles. They look nice, taste gross. So we've finished our lovely breakfast at downtown, and the price if you just come and buy breakfast on the door is 28 euros adults and 24, did she say? 23 adults child. So if your child's going to come to breakfast downtown and just have a bowl of Cocoa Pops, forget it, it's not worth it. But if they're going to eat a lot and fill their boots, might be worth it. So breakfast here is really lovely. It's especially good if you're gluten-free, great options. But for anybody, lovely breakfast. And yeah, au revoir from downtown. Here comes Goofy as a film director. And he is coming out to meet all the guests and friends over here at his setting in the front lot of Walt Disney Studios. So, good morning, Goofy. The plan was to get here just before 10 AM and be the first ones in Art of Animation for the drawing class, but in fact it is 10:05. So we may get on the second or third drawing class now, but that's where we're headed. Going into the Big Blue Hat building for a animation drawing class. You don't have to book it, you just turn up. 10 AM until, I don't know, probably 6 or 7, I don't know, something like that. To the Drawing Academy, and it's 10 till 5 on a continuous loop. So if there's a class in progress, you're just going to wait for the next one. It's the first animation drawing class of the day, and he's about to tell them what character they're going to draw. So he's asking what languages they are and things like that, checking out if he's got a pencil and a bit of paper. I think he just said they're going to draw Tigger.
Alors, on va commencer par les formes simples. On est pas au millimètre près, hein. Mais on essaye d'avoir à peu près la même taille. So trying to have the same height, okay? Guidelines, c'est la ligne de construction, guidée pour vous aider à placer les détails au bon endroit. Et vous allez faire une ligne horizontale qui coupe l'ovale au milieu. So now you cut the oval in the center like this, and the same thing with the circle. Même chose avec le cercle. Donc on peut faire un demi-cercle. Comme ça. Alors, attention, ne remontez pas trop, le petit maille. Ok, juste dire un demi-cercle. Sur le cercle principal.
There's Tigger, a series of little circles and semicircles at the moment.
Come back, huh?
Come back! Come back! That was my Titanic impression.
Allez, la même chose, là-haut. Donc on part du X et on rejoint le même point. The same spot, okay? Same thing here. Colorier et en même temps je voudrais savoir si ça va. Ouais, super. Alors en croissant comme ça, hop, au beurre ou pas, alors vous voyez une partie ici, hein. Et alors ne touchez pas le centre ici. Eh oui. Don't touch the center. Alors, on a fait des croix mais je ne sais pas comment les toucher, c'est bizarre. Mais...
Welcome back.
Oh là là, qu'est-ce que ça fait. Beaucoup de choses. On va faire maintenant les joues. Comme des points d'interrogation.
Like a question, as you say, for the cheekbones, do a question
Question.
shape.
Il a à quelle main le crochet? Le crochet. A captain hook.
And now for his ears. The ears are like a little oval on the side there.
Deux ovales. Et on va dessiner encore des petits croissants. Alors, je dois avoir two of the croissants here.
And another little loop over the ear.
Voilà, ça c'est la forme. Le haut de l'oreille. Ah bah faudrait ça pour tenir une journée à Disneyland, hein. Au moins 3-4 choses. Bien. On colorie les rayures. Voilà. Là, encore, on a deux grands V, chaque V, c'est genre. À votre avis? Ben ouais, mais vous connaissez tout aussi. On l'a fait hier. Ah oui, mais vous avez raison. Les moustaches.
Here come his whiskers.
Comment?
Whiskers.
Ah bah ça, entendez nouveau comment ça? Mais elle est où la fille? It's time to sign your masterpiece. C'est l'heure de signer le dessin. Ah bah oui, parce que tous les artistes signent. Et aujourd'hui, les artistes, c'est vous. You are the artist today, so you have to sign your masterpiece. Vous signez votre chef-d'œuvre. N'oubliez pas que nous sommes à Disneyland Paris, donc on rajoute un peu de poussière d'étoiles. That's a pixie dust. Si vous voulez, bien sûr. Et la date, Richard, n'ayez pas peur. Be proud, soyez fiers de vous. Je compte jusqu'à 3. I count 3 and ask me to show me my masterpiece up in the air. Ok? À 3 tous ensemble. Alors posez vos crayons, pencils down, take your drawings, put them aside, and 1 and 2 and 3. Up in the air. Ne bougez plus. Montrez vos dessins. Allez. Show your masterpiece. The audience. Be proud. Look. Là, on peut applaudir plus fort. Give yourself a big round of applause. Really proud. It's very well done. And now it's time for the gift. Bah oui, moi je vais vous offrir je vais l'offrir à l'un d'entre vous. So this drawing is for someone. But who is the winner? Yes, the winner. Non, je ne sais pas encore. I don't know yet. Peut-être. Jusqu'au bout.
Il mérite la photo quand même.
Ils arrivent avec les infirmiers. Alors, celui ou celle qui a gagné, c'est simplement celui ou celle qui a derrière sa feuille le symbole gagnant, le petit mini. So if you are lucky, just turn your page, and if you are lucky, you've got a... Mais peut-être, je sais pas. Ben pas celui-là, hein. Not this one, it's too easy. Here, there's a small Mickey's head. Il y a un petit... Il est là, c'est sûr. Vous ne faites pas de blague. Voilà, on a une gagnante. Et on peut l'applaudir. Time for the winner. Voilà. Est-ce que vous voulez? Je vous l'applaudis pas. Mais je vous l'offre avec plaisir. Mesdames, messieurs, c'est terminé.
The winner was the person who had a little Mickey head on the back of their piece of paper, and they win a big draw. They get to keep it and take it home, the one that the artist did. So that's a little free prize you can have. Take home. He is wrapping up his artist's picture of Tigger, and he's going to give it as a gift to this lucky lady who had the Mickey head on the back of her paper. So she won the artist's drawing. She gets to keep it. And these are the cutest desks ever. How cute are these? Adorable. So we got to draw Mickey Mouse. Here's my Mickey Mouse. Here is the instructions of Mickey Mouse. And here is Jen's Mickey Mouse. Really good. So that was really good fun. We learned to draw Mickey Mouse. This is the meet and greet spot for Olaf in the woods. When you come out of the Frozen musical show, you'll see Olaf here. He starts at 11 o'clock. I'm not sure how long he goes on. It might be on the app. So it's about 2 minutes to 11. So we're thinking Olaf will be out any minute and we can film him for you. Adventure, and it's still down, and it was down yesterday, so we cannot do Spider-Man Web Adventure. It's down. Avengers Assemble Flight Force, the old rock and roller coaster, has a 40-minute wait. I don't know if it's worth it or not. But I have to think what we want to do. Has a 1-hour queue, so we're not bothering with that. This queue's too long. We're going to go in Avengers Campus and see if we feel like doing anything or what we can do.
Gonna see the show in my mom.
This is the meet and greet spot for Ant-Man and the Wasp, and people are lining up already to meet them, and it's 11:10. So let's see if they come out. Is up on the roof. He's come to say good morning to everybody. Good morning, Spidey. Here she is, La Goette. Good morning. Hello. Broken down, but they don't seem to have completely evacuated the queue, so it might be coming back in a minute, we're not sure. People who were in the queue are getting a ticket to come back and skip the queue when the ride's back up, but it seems like it is broken, so we can't do web slingers this morning, which is a shame. It's our last chance on this trip.
Monitoring campus perimeter sectors 1, 29, 179, 500. Campus monitoring complete.
That is the quick service start factory. There's nothing going on in the campus right now. It's a bit dull, so we may not hang around. We may go back to the other park. Nothing much going on in the campus. There's the Super Diner, which doesn't have a great selection of food. Just a turkey sandwich thing. Stark food truck. So I think that's it today. We're not going to do anything in the campus. We're just going to go back to Park Disneyland. Festival is still on. There's a couple of chalets there. And Studio One here. But we've decided to bin off this park because we're annoyed we can't do web slingers and go to the other park. A lovely Stitch bubble wand and a baby Groot, baby Yoda, bubble wand, Spider-Man and Mickey. Photographer here by the partner statue, and we think it might be a type of magic shop.
Hi.
So we're going to ask and see what it is. Okay. It is a polka dots magic shop. It's a bit of a rainy, drizzly day, and we want to go and see the Lion King Rhythms of the Pride Lands show, so we're headed for the 12:15 one. The establishment of the Disneyland Hotel is coming along really well. It's going to be such high quality, but at the moment it's very much still in the stages of finishing off the roof and making sure the windows are all replaced, the structural changes, and now I believe they're starting on the bedrooms to start to theme out the rooms. So my guess is it's going to open for Christmas season this year. That's just my guess. For the beautiful 30th decorations, spinning, and the beautiful railroad train is running. It wasn't running when I wanted to go on it on Friday, but now it is running. It's at the station. And we are going to go to Lion King show. Time to go into Frontierland and walk to Frontierland Theatre for Lion King show. This is the Olaf Magic Shop. I think I'm going to do it. I haven't done it before. Look at that Puente del Oro, the Mexican restaurant where you can get nice fajitas and cheesy chips and all sorts. It has got construction fences around it because they're making more indoor seating. So that's out of action for a while. But when it is open, that is a great restaurant. And it's right opposite Big Thunder Mountain. True. That way you can do a shortcut to Adventureland. And this way will take you to Cowboy Cookout and Frontierland Theatre. Cutting it a bit fine, it's about 5 to 12 and the performance is at 12:15. So I think we'll get in the theatre but we'll be one of the last in. Theatre. We're still trying to get in. Let's hope we make it. Frontierland Station. It's the only place you can get on and off the train at the moment, apart from Main Street Station, is Frontierland Station. And here we are in the Frontierland Theatre. And we'll get seated for the show. We didn't have to queue at all really, so that was a bonus. Managed to get in this section even by turning up at 5 to 12, 20 minutes before the performance, and looks like we're going to get a fine view anyway, even by just turning up late.
Time.
In front of Big Thunder Mountain, so we're going to join the queue and meet Merida the Brave, Princess Merida. It's a sort of pop-up meet and greet, so we may as well go for it. She looks like a really good princess.
Well done for bringing her. Hello. Hi back. Yes, love it. Best tea. What's my ventures? On that side.
Meeting Merida the Brave. We are going to Hakuna Matata for lunch. It has a side that is Kumba's side and a side that is Terrace Timon. And I like this restaurant because it's not just burger and chips. You can get some reasonably healthy food. You can get a chicken hakuna salad for €7.50. Yassa chicken and vegetable, which is what I always have. This meal deal is Le Festin de Lyon. €17, and you get all of that food with the corn fries, a fresh drink, and some poultry and veal meat, and soft drink. You can also get Mickey ice cream bars, 30th anniversary desserts, yogurts, ice creams, and the iconic shout out to Kyle. Mickey cakes, Kyle's favourite, king of cakes, Kyle. This is menu 1. It's chicken strippers or meatballs and rice with a soft drink for €15. The kids menu. You can have sausages and rice. Oh, it vanished. Okay, so menu 2 is what I have, which is a soft drink, chicken and rice, €16. So also kids menu, they can have chicken strippers, chicken nugget things. For a drink, they can have a carton of juice or a small bottle of drink. Or with the sausage one, they can have some baby bell or a mini magnum or a yogurt drink or some apple puree for pudding. Restaurants are almost very popular for the corn fries. The corn fries are really popular. Made with maize, people really like them. And I think they're gluten-free, aren't they? Gluten-free corn fries are the gluten fries now. Oh, they're paprika fries. They're the pictures of corn fries. It's not corn fries you get. Okay. You get paprika fries now. For a change, I decided to try the beef meatballs with tomato and vegetable sauce and the rice. I've got a Tropico drink and a Mickey bar for pudding, which was an extra €5, I think, for pudding. Jenny's got the paprika fries and the chicken and rice. And the fries are, that's all gluten-free, so it's a good place you can eat if you're gluten-free. It's really lovely. It's obviously got an African theme to it to go with Lion King theme. Really beautiful decor, lots and lots of places to sit. It's actually a great quick service restaurant. For pudding, I got myself a Mickey bar. I think they're €5.50, I want to say. But personally, I don't feel like I've been to Disney now unless I've had a Mickey bar, even if it is absolutely freezing outside like it is today, bit cold. I've always got space for a Mickey bar and my favourite snack. Just to correct that price, a Mickey ice cream bar is €4.50. So it's bye-bye from Fairy Godmother for my February trip, and I'll be back in March and film some more for you then. C'est dans la boîte. That's a wrap.